My daughter is dating the man I love. This is my story. This is the truth about my heart. My name is Rebecca. I am 42 years old. My daughter is 22 years old. Her name is Lily. I met him. At work, I saw him first. But then she brought him home for dinner. And everything changed. I want to tell you about my life. I want to tell you about my mistake. Maybe you have a secret too. Maybe you understand me. I live in a small house. It is a nice house. It has a garden with yellow flowers. I like my garden. I like to sit there in the morning. I drink my coffee. I listen to the birds. It is quiet. Sometimes it is too quiet. I have been alone for a long time. My husband left many years ago. I raised Lily by myself. It was not easy. I worked hard. I cooked. I cleaned. I helped her with school. I was a mother first. I was a woman second. I forgot about love. I forgot about romance. I only thought about my daughter. Lily is a good girl. She is beautiful. She has long hair and a bright smile. She is full of energy. She is 22 now. She is an adult. She goes to university. She has many friends. She is happy. I look at her and I feel proud. I did it. Good job, but I was lonely. Do you know this feeling? You are busy all day. You talk to people at work. You talk to your child, but at night the house is silent. You sit on the sofa. You watch TV alone. You sleep alone. You wake up alone. My heart felt empty. I wanted someone to hold my hand. I wanted someone to ask me, "How was your day, Rebecca?" Then I met David. It was a Tuesday. I remember the day very well. It was raining. The sky was gray. I went to work. I work in a large office. There are many desks. There are many computers. I sat at my desk. I typed on my computer. It was a normal day. Then my boss came to my desk. He was with a man. "Rebecca," my boss said. "This is David. He is new here. Please show him the office." I stood up. I looked at David. He was tall. He had dark hair. He had kind eyes. He smiled at me. "Hello, Rebecca," he said. His voice was deep. It was a nice voice. "Hello, David," I said. "Welcome." I shook his hand. His hand was warm. I felt something strange. My heart beat a little faster. I was 42. I thought I was too old for this feeling, but I felt it. I showed David the office. I showed him the kitchen. I showed him the printer. We walked together. We talked. "How long have you worked here?" David asked. 10 years, I said. "Wow," he said. "You know everything." Then I laughed. "I know enough." He laughed too. I liked his laugh. It made me smile. I felt happy. For the first time in a long time, I felt seen. I was not just a mother. I was not just a worker. I was Rebecca. David was 38 years old. He was a little younger than me, but he did not look young. He looked strong. He looked like a man who knew what he wanted. Every day I saw David at work. We started to eat lunch together. We sat in the cafeteria. We ate sandwiches. We drank coffee. We talked about many things. He told me about his life. He was new in the city. He did not know many people. He liked movies. He liked to cook. He liked dogs. I told him about my garden. I told him about my favorite books. I told him about Lily. "I have a daughter," I said. "She is 22. "That is wonderful," David said. "You must be a young mother." I blushed. My face felt hot. "Thank you," I said. David was kind to me. He brought me coffee in the morning. He helped me with heavy boxes. He listened to my stories. I started to dress better. I wore my favorite blue dress. I put on A little makeup. I looked in the mirror. I saw a different woman. I saw a woman who was in love. Yes, I was in love. It happened slowly. Day by day, week by week, I thought about him when I woke up. I thought about him when I went to sleep. I thought David liked me too. He smiled at me often. He looked into my eyes. He touched my arm when he laughed. I thought maybe this is my chance. Maybe I can be happy too. I wanted to tell him. I wanted to say, David, I like you. Do you want to go to dinner? But I was scared. I was shy. I am 42. Is it silly to fall in love at 42? I did not know, so I waited. I kept my secret. At home, Lily was happy too. She came home late some days. She was singing in the kitchen. Mom, she said. One evening, I met someone. I was cutting vegetables for dinner. I smiled. That is good, Lily. Tell me about him. He is amazing, she said. He is handsome. He is smart. He is so funny. Where did you meet him? I asked. I met him at a coffee shop near my university. We talked for hours. What is his name? I asked. I want to keep it a surprise, she said. She laughed. I will bring him home soon. He will love him, Mom. I was happy for her, I am sure. I will, I said. If he makes you happy, I like him. We were both happy. We were two women in the same house. We were both in love, but we did not talk about the details. I did not tell her about David. She did not tell me the name of her boyfriend. It was a beautiful time. I felt light. I felt young. I went to work every day with a smile. One afternoon, David came to my desk. Rebecca, he said, I need to ask you something. My heart jumped. This is it. I thought he will ask me on a date. Yes. David, I said, I'm very happy here. He said, you have been a good friend to me. Thank you. You are welcome, I said. I waited. I met someone. He said she is very special. I want to do everything right. My stomach turned. He met someone. Was he talking about me? Or someone else? That is good, I said. Slowly, I'm going to meet her family soon. He said, I am nervous. Don't be nervous, I said, just be yourself. You are a good man. He smiled. Thank you, Rebecca. Your advice is always good. He walked away. I sat there. I was confused. Was he talking about me? No, he said he was going to meet her family. He already knew me. He knew I had no family except Lily. My heart felt heavy, but I still had hope. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I misunderstood. A few days later, Lily came home early. She was very excited. She jumped up and down. Mom, Mom, she called. I am in the kitchen, I said. She ran into the kitchen. He is coming tonight, she said. My boyfriend, he is coming for dinner tonight. I was surprised tonight, but the house is not ready. I need to cook. It is okay. Lily said we can make something simple. Please, Mom, I really want you to meet him. It is important to me. I looked at her face. She was so happy. I could not say no. Okay, I said. We will make a nice dinner. Go get ready. Lily hugged me. Thank you, Mom. You are the best. I started to cook. I made a roast chicken. I made potatoes. I made a salad. I set the table. I put flowers in a vase. I wanted everything to be perfect for Lily. I changed my clothes. I wore a nice shirt and black pants. I brushed my hair. Who is this man? I wondered. Is he a student? Is he young like Lily? I wanted to be a good mother. I wanted to be welcoming. At 7:00, the doorbell rang. He is here, Lily shouted. She ran to the door. I wiped my hands on a towel. I walked to the living room. I stood behind Lily. Lily opened the door. Hello, she said. She hugged the man. The man stepped inside. He had flowers in his hand. He looked. Up, he looked at me. I stopped. Breathing, the world stopped turning. The room was silent. It was David, my David, the David from work, the David I loved. He stood there. He wore a blue shirt. He looked handsome. He looked at Lily. Then he looked at me. His eyes went wide. His mouth opened a little. Mom, Lily said. This is David. She held his arm. She looked at him with love. David, this is my mother, Rebecca. I could not speak. My throat was dry. My heart felt like it was breaking into 1,000 pieces. David looked shocked. He did not know. He did not know that Lily was my daughter. We have different last names. Lily uses her father's last name. I use my maiden name. He never made the connection. Rebecca, David said. His voice was small. Lily looked at him. Then she looked at me. Do you know each other? She asked. I had to speak. I had to say something. I looked at my daughter. She was so happy. She loved this man. I took a deep breath. I forced a smile on my face. It was the hardest thing I have ever done. Yes, I said. We work together. David is the new employee I told you about. Lily laughed. No way, that is so funny. What a small world. She hugged David again. See, I told you my mom was cool. You already know her. David looked at me. His eyes were sad. He was confused. He looked at Lily and then back at me. I saw him understand. I saw the realization in his face. Hello, Rebecca, he said. He handed me the flowers. It is good to see you. Come in, I said. Dinner is ready. I turned around. I walked to the kitchen. My hands were shaking. I put the flowers on the counter. I wanted to cry. I wanted to scream. My daughter was dating the man I loved. I stood in the kitchen. For a minute, I drank a glass of water. Be strong, Rebecca, I told myself. Be a mother. Do not ruin this for Lily. I carried the food to the table. We sat down. Lily sat next to David. I sat across from them. The dinner was terrible for me. It was agony. Lily talked and talked. She was so excited. David is so funny, Mom. He told me about his dog. He likes movies too. I know, I said. David and I talk at lunch. David was quiet. He ate his food slowly. He looked at his plate. He did not look at me. So David, Lily said, tell Mom about our trip to the park. David cleared his throat. He looked at me. We went to the park on Sunday. He said it was nice. I remembered Sunday. On Sunday, I was at home. I was alone. I was thinking about David. I wondered what he was doing. Now I knew he was with my daughter. I felt sick. I felt old. I looked at Lily. She was 22. Her skin was smooth. Her eyes were bright. She was young. Of course he liked her. She was the future. I was the past. Is the chicken good? I asked. My voice sounded strange to me. It is delicious. Mrs. Rebecca, David said. He didn't know what to call me. At work, I was Rebecca. Here, I was his girlfriend's mother. Thank you, I said. David is 38. Lily said, I know he is older than me, Mom. Does that bother you? I looked at David. He looked uncomfortable. Age is just a number, I said quietly. If he is a good man, that is all that matters. Lily smiled. He is a good man, she put her head on his shoulder. David smiled at her. It was a gentle smile. I saw it. He liked her. Maybe he loved her. I realized then I lost. I never really had him, but now I knew I never would. The dinner finished. Lily cleared the table. I will make coffee, she said. You two talk. She left the room. I was alone with David. The silence was heavy. The clock on the wall ticked, tick-tock, tick-tock. David looked at me. Rebecca, he whispered. I did not know. I know. I said I did not know either. I am sorry. He said, this is awkward. You like her? I asked. I needed to know. David nodded. Yes, she is wonderful. She is full of life. She makes me feel happy. I looked at my hands. She is my daughter. She is the most important thing in my life. No, David said. I respect that. I looked into his eyes. Be good to her. David, do not hurt her. I won't. He promised. I really care about her. I felt a pain in my chest. But I also felt peace. He was a good man. I knew that. I knew him from work. He was kind. He was honest. If my daughter had to date someone, David was a good choice, but it hurt. It hurt so much. Lily came back with the coffee. Here we go, she said. We drank coffee. I watched them. I watched how he looked at her. I watched how she laughed at his jokes. They were a couple. I was the mother. At 10:00, David stood up. I should go, he said. I have work. Tomorrow, he looked at me. We have work. Tomorrow. Yes, I said. See you tomorrow. Lily walked him to the door. I stayed in the living room. I heard them whispering. I heard them kiss. I closed my eyes. Tears rolled down my cheeks. I wiped them away quickly. Lily came back. She was glowing. He is great, isn't he? Mom, she asked. I stood up. I hugged my daughter. I hugged her tight. Yes, Lily. I said, he is a very nice man. I am so happy, she said. I am happy for you. I lied. Well, it was half a lie. I was happy for her, but I was sad for me. That night, I could not sleep. I lay in my bed. I stared at the ceiling. I thought about the last few weeks. I thought about the coffee breaks. I thought about the laughs. I felt like a fool. I thought I am 42. Why did I think he wanted me? Lily is young. She is fresh. I am just Rebecca. I cried into my pillow. I cried for the love that never happened. I cried for my lonely heart, but then I thought about Lily. I remembered when she was a baby. I held her in my arms. I promised to give her the best life. I promised to protect her. If I told her the truth, what would happen? She would be sad. She would be confused. She might leave David. She might be angry with me. It would ruin her happiness. I could not do that. I am her mother. Mothers sacrifice. Mothers put their children first. So I made a decision. I would be silent. I would bury my feelings. I would be David's friend and Lily's mother, nothing more. The next day at work was hard. I walked into the office. I saw David. He was at the copy machine. He looked nervous when he saw me. Good morning, Rebecca, he said. Good morning, David, I said. I kept my voice professional. Are we okay? He asked. I looked at him. I smiled a small smile. We are coworkers, David, and you are dadding my daughter. We are fine. He looked relieved. Thank you. I was worried. Just one thing, I said. Yes, at work we are friends, but at my house you are Lily's boyfriend. Do not confuse the two. I understand, he said. I walked to my desk. I sat down. I turned on my computer. I started to work. It has been 3 months now. David and Lily are still together. They are happy. He comes to dinner every Sunday. It is getting easier a little bit. I sit at the table. I listen to them talk. I see Lily smile. Her happiness is my reward. Sometimes David looks at me. I see kindness in his eyes. He knows my secret. He knows I had feelings for him. But he never says anything. He is respectful. We are friends at work. We talk about the weather. We talk about projects. But the magic is gone. I do not let myself feel it. I put a wall around my heart. I am learning to be happy alone. Again, I work in my garden. I read my books. I have my quiet house. Sometimes it is hard. Sometimes I feel a pinch of jealousy when I see them hold hands. I think that could have been me, but then I look at my daughter. She is glowing with love. And I know I made the right choice. Life is not always like a movie. In movies, the main character always gets the man. In real life, sometimes you have to step back. Sometimes love means letting go. I learned a big lesson. I learned that I am strong. I can handle pain. I can handle loneliness. I also learned that I have a lot of love to give. Maybe not to David, but to myself, to my daughter, to the world. I am Rebecca. I am 42. My daughter is dating the man I loved. And it is okay. I am sitting in my garden now. The sun is setting. The sky is orange and pink. The birds are singing their last songs of the day. I have a cup of tea. It is warm in my hands. Lily just texted me. Text, coming home soon, bringing pizza. Love you, Mom. I smile, I type back. Text, see you soon, honey. I am not just a woman who lost a man. I am a mother who loves her daughter. And that is a love that lasts forever. Do not be sad for me. I am finding new things to make me happy. I joined a painting class. I am learning to paint flowers. I am making new friends. Maybe one day I will meet someone else, a man who is right for me, a man who sees me first. But if I don't, that is okay too. I have my life, I have my pride, and I have the truth. This was my story. It was a story about a mistake, a story about a secret crush. But mostly, it is a story about a mother's love. If you are listening and you feel lonely, do not give up. Life is full of surprises. Some are good, some are hard, but we keep going, we keep walking, we keep loving. Thank you for listening to me. I feel better now. It is good to share the burden. My tea is finished. The stars are coming out. Lily will be home soon. I will go inside and turn on the lights. I will welcome them home. I am ready. I am strong. I am Rebecca, and this is my life.